Yo, what's up? This is Everlast, a.k.a. the Mighty Whitey Ford, and you're watching Toasted.
Everlast, welcome to Amsterdam.
Thank you, man.
Where did you get those killer shoes, man?
Just some Air Jordans, you know?
Just some Air Jordans. They go for like $3,000 on eBay, I guess, right?
I don't know. Maybe some. I don't know. Is that what they go for?
Did you get them for free, or did you looking for them?
Reissues, though. They just came out pretty recently, but...
Well, you bought them, or what did you do?
You know, I know a lot of I know a lot of people that own sneaker stores.
Okay.
You know, all over the country, in America, in Boston, New York, L.A.
So you got to be a multi-million record-selling artist to get the cool sneakers, because they don't sell them anywhere, right?
Yeah, they sell them. They sell them at Undefeated and Nort and Concepts in L.A., New York, and Boston. Those are my...
So much for the advertisement.
There you go. You asked for it.
Yeah. I know what I got. Yeah. Well, so I have to move to the US.
Help you, man. You know, I'm trying to help you out.
That's much appreciated. Hey, you got a new album out. It's awesome.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm real proud of it. We're out touring for it right now. The band I got is killer. We're just looking forward to playing tonight.
I saw your sound check. No audience, but amazing. Where did you get first of all, if you record a record like this, do you think about playing live and how you're going to do this live? Because when I was listening to the album, I was sure to hear samples, but then I saw you play them live.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we have a couple samples that we throw in the mix, but it's even the samples are played live. They're not like on a tape or nothing like that. So, but yeah, this whole record was the whole approach was to be a lot more live than in the past. I didn't use hardly any. Most of my stuff before has been a lot of drum programming with guitars and stuff, and this record I just kind of decided to go the live route and play with a lot of, different cats on, different instruments.
You got a killer band.
Yeah, they're killers. They're beasts.
Is your European tour just started, or?
We're about in the middle of this leg. We're gonna do this right before Christmas, take everybody home, see their families, and then hopefully pop back out again before the spring, and then hopefully the festivals.
It's important for you playing live, right?
I'm just enjoying it. I've been off for about 4 years, so it's just fun to be out playing live. I'm really having a really good time. I needed to get away, I think, and miss it a little bit, and now I could stay on the road for as long as I.
Because I read a quote of yours where you said, like, well, I don't care if this album sells like 5 million copies as long as 5 million people come to see the shows.
That'd be great. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's just as good to me. That's the same amount of people hearing the music, And
so you want to get the music out.
Yeah, and sometimes seeing it live is even, is better than the record, hopefully.
And most of the times.
If you're doing it right, it should be.
You can carry a tune live.
Hopefully.
You can.
That's why I got to keep the vocals warm right now.
You got a cold?
No, but you got to keep the throat warm. You know what I mean? I don't want to get all cold out, and then I can't. Not that I have a crazy range of octaves or anything. It's maybe 2-octave range or half an octave. But no, I just keep it. I've had problems in the past where it just gets a little too raspy.
Talking about problems, I was shocked to find out that you had a heart attack, actually.
Yeah, I had a heart defect when I was born, and like about 10 years ago. I had a tear in my heart that they fixed. The tear caused a heart attack. It wasn't like a heart attack from fat or drugs. It was like an actual injury to my heart caused it.
So, but how did you find out, or how did they find out?
Well, I knew I was born with the defect, but it was just an emergency. Like, it just happened. They took me to the hospital when I wasn't feeling good.
But what did it do to you? Because you realized that you could have died.
I think I did die for a second, for a little bit.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Yeah. So, just you just get up, you live life. You like, just at first you're all like, oh, but like, the real trick is just to get up every day and appreciate today, not worry about tomorrow.
I was talking about this before you came in. Like, this is an artist that sold millions of records, that played everywhere, played with the biggest artists. He could just retire and not play anymore, but yet he's here in Amsterdam, in the Melkweg, playing to a crowd of like 2,000 people maybe. Why do you still make music, and why do you play? Because you really don't have to, right? What's your drive?
Well, yeah, I do have to. Maybe not for money. Maybe not. It's just you have to. You have to play if If I didn't, I wouldn't. I didn't for 4 years. I didn't have to. So, and then something inside me said, I want to go play. So I don't care if it's 10 people. I'll play.
Yeah.
I've done it. Oh yeah.
Like where?
Birmingham, Alabama. It was maybe 50 people.
The venue was called the Electric Banana.
I don't know, but it was thin. But we played, and the crowd, they appreciated it. So that's all that counts.
You really play? I mean, if 10 people show up tonight, you still play?
You have to.
You don't have to. You can say...
It's your job. It's what you signed a paper saying you would do. That's a promise. You make a contract, that's a promise. You say you're going to play.
Talking about contracts, you're not actually on a record label right now, right?
No. It's my own. I kind of started my own label in conjunction with the publishing company that I work with in the States. So it's small, but, that's the way I like it,
What's so good about it?
Just I can do what I want, when I want, how I want. I already made the music I want, but now I can, put it out the way I want, make the videos I want, say what I want.
Couldn't you do that in the past?
I could say what I want, but probably not make all the videos I wanted. You had to ask one person, they had to ask another person, they had to ask another person, at a major label, corporate ladder of power. I don't have that now. I can just be like, I want to make a video for this song, and go make a video for that song. I have to pay for it, but but I can go make it.
How important is the internet for you as an outlet?
I'm learning to work it. I'm one of the guys. I came along kind of halfway. Like I'm still catching up. These younger people, they know how to use it like to their advantage a lot better than I do. But I'm getting there. I think it's great. I think the internet's really a cool thing. I mean, even though I think people need to do a little less stealing of the music, pay for a little bit more of it, because otherwise, you're going to put a lot of people out of business. And, I don't really care. I'll keep playing. But, otherwise, most of the other aspects of the internet are pretty cool.
I checked your blog, and I was surprised to see a couple of cool videos. Like you have all the cool Monday videos you put on your blog. I was listening to one of the songs of your album, Stone in My Hand. Yeah. Does it actually start with a version of the intro of Killing an Arab by The Cure?
It's kind of inspired by that. I don't know if it's identical, but yeah, that's where it's kind of inspired by that, exact thing.
Because I was listening to that song, then I opened your blog and I saw you have Love Cats by The Cure, the video on your blog.
I know a little bit about The Cure. They were a good band, man. They had some good songs.
And you have Metallica on there as well, One.
Oh yeah, we dig. I try and just get. Like, well, that's why I call it memory lane. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I remember this song. I remember this song. That's really all it is. See what other people dig on them. If they don't know about it, they learn about it. If they know about it, they talk about, I remember that song. So
the nice thing is, if you check out all those videos, also the rap videos on there, like there's some really old school stuff on there. And when you listen to the mix of music of your record, it really comes together. I mean, this new album is a total crossover, I think, of hip-hop, metal, blues, country and western.
Yeah, I mean, it's just everything I listen to, everything that's ever influenced me, it's always been what I've been trying to do more, perfect that a little bit more every time, just like trying to seamlessly blend all this music and prove that there's no such thing as genres, they don't exist. It's really just ways of, not to sound like some jerk off, but it's just ways of selling things to people to create genres, you know what I mean? One doesn't exist. It's music, it all obeys the same laws and follows the same rules.
The song I also like is the Falls in Prison cover you did. I would say it's a logical cover, but still, would you elaborate on it?
I mean, it just came from myself and DJ Muggs. We're doing live mashup parties, like in certain places in the States, where he just DJ and I play guitar and sing, and we cover a lot of different kinds of songs. We do everything from Rolling Stones to my songs to Jane's Addiction to, one day I started doing the Johnny Cash song, and Muggs put on the Cypress Hill beat, and we just were like, that sounds cool. I'm gonna record it. It was that simple. It wasn't even a plan. It was just kind of happened live, and then we said, let's take it in the studio and see how it sounds. And
you guys just do that in the States, or would you tour with that too?
Yeah, I'm sure we would. It was really just something we did at like parties and stuff like that. But we had a good time doing it. Me and Muggs. I'm sure we'll do it again in the future.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but there is a sample of the House of Pain in there, right? Or is it?
No, that's Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill.
Insane in the Membrane. Yeah, that's the
whistle was from House of Pain, actually.
No, that's from the Cypress Hill, but it's almost the same. Same era, same. They came out right back to back. We're all the same. Everybody relates to us the same way. So.
Cool. Hey, the title of your album, Love, War, and the Ghost of Whitey Ford. Why do you refer to Whitey Ford?
I don't know. It sounded good, you know. That's you
Is
know.
there still a ghost of him around? I mean, are you haunted or?
No, I ain't haunted. That's just kind of like the sound of you know, that it's like I feel like I made a lot more aggressive record, but the spirit of it is still there. So I call that the Ghost of Whitey 4.
And Love and War?
That's just the extremes of the human, you know, condition. Love and war. It's the full spectrum.
There's a war going on right now, and I mean, our countries are involved in a war. And I don't know about your love life, but
Well, it's, you know, listen to the record. Exactly. You know, it's I speak pretty plainly. It's not like code, you know, to kill the emperor. Everybody can figure out what I'm trying to say, you know.
Would you?
What's that?
Would you?
If I would, I think I could kill
Really?
the emperor. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a new emperor now. What do you think of him?
Well, you know, you ain't an emperor until you try and sit in the throne.
Uh-huh.
You know, so we'll see. But any emperor,
No, but what do you think of Obama?
usurper of
You are a
emperors,
usurper.
yes.
What's that?
That's an emperor killer.
Uh-huh.